And here we are. Let me just fix myself for a second. And what is up with this song? This sound is like kind of like kind of like I'm in the Arabian desert or something like that. Here we are. My name is C+Hero, Hero VTuber in making, and today we're doing another tier list stream. Today we will determine these HoloEN member to determine if they can be a good hero or a saucy villain. Dun dun dun. The last time I did this kind of live stream, I did it for Niji-sanji EN member. But this time we'll be doing the English member from HoloLive production. For anyone who's new here about this tier list, here how things will work. So on the very top we have the heroes. Now the heroes, their job is basically, you know, protect all things good and justice. Basically like what typical heroes do. The sidekick are basically they help out the hero, they're assistants to the heroes, and you could say they're kind of like a heroes in training. Anti-hero are basically similar to like heroes, but they do things matter on their own hand and even potentially go off and kill a person. And I just realized that I forgot another tier level here, but we have a bystander. If it was here, bystander basically, they don't do anything. They're neither on alignment of good and evil. They're kind of just there, not doing stuff. Then we have the villains. The villains are basically the opposite of hero. They do things basically an antagonist to heroes, and they're not nowhere near the alignment of good. But then we have evil. Evil stands for every villain is limit. Now this is the tier list where the bad of the baddest go. Basically there are villains who will go out of their way to accomplish whatever goal they want and whatever necessary means. Even potentially go off and kill their own allies. And so that's basically it. And to determine any of these HoloEN member can be a good heroes or saucy villain is that we'll look at their personality, their lore, their backstory, and all that jazz. So anyway, let's start over again, starting with CERES. So CERES, like I said before, he is a member of HoloStar English. He's the gladiator member of the guild. The guild name is called Tempest. He has a crush on Nodoka-san, who is a staff of HoloLive, which sounds kind of a scandalous already. His favorite anime is Evangelion, Overlord, and Dr. Stone. And then his favorite food is yakiniku, which I approve on that. So, if anything, sound like to me he's a pretty good guy. And he could be either a sidekick and hero. And I think for now, let's put him in the hero level, because I think he's a good hero material. CERES FAUNA. Now CERES FAUNA, she is the part of the second generation of HoloLive English branch. She's the member of Holo Council. Holo Council is basically these a group of talent in HoloLive English member from second gen, and each of them are basically based off on a different kind of element or something like that. And Fauna here, she is known as the keeper of nature. She represents nature. She has a blood of a Kirin running her veins, which explained about her horn. By the way, that horn of her is not a deer antler, so very important to note about that. She's also kind of bit a possessive person, so possibly a yandere in a sense. Okay, so anyway, CERES FAUNA, right? So she is a member of Holo Council, second gen of HoloEN, keeper of nature, but that doesn't necessarily mean that makes her like a protector of humanity. So if anything, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for the anti-hero. And now next one, a very interesting member and possibly probably the most, if not one of the most famous VTubers in the world, the member of HoloMyth, Galgura, the Shock Girl. She's a member of the first gen. She's the descendant of the lost city of Atlantis, so she came from underwater, hence why she's a Shock Girl. She came to the surfer world because according to her, it was boring down Atlantis. Can't imagine why. She's the most subscribed VTuber in the world. Like, she reached like 1 million subscribers in about few months. I mean, that record is already broken by another VTuber from Niji-sanji named Salome. But She's really likable, friendly, not too bright in math, so she's not very good in academic, but knows a lot about shock, hence why she is a shock girl anyway. I remember there was one incident where she just surprised saying at these two other VTubers that I know of. But anyway, so as for Galgura, where should we put her? She's not an evil, she's not that, she's neither a villain. I'm gonna say for a mischievous shock girl, I'm gonna put her in a neutral. Next up is Iris. She's a V singer. V singers stand for virtual singer. She's a VTuber whose contents mainly focus on music. She's a half demon, half angel called Nephilim. I think I might have butchered that name, but she's basically a half angel, half demon. She reawakened due to the despair and desperation in the current era. She is sweet but somewhat shy girl, and she also married and divorced several times with Bae, which is apparently a running gag in the HoloLive fandom. I think we could put her in the neutral for now, because I don't even know where she bow in alignment of good evil. Next up is Magni Desmond. Magni Desmond, he's a genmate to Axel Sirius. He's a member of Holo Tempest. He's the alchemist of the group. He's a very good singer. Actually, he recently released his own cover song version for Escape from the City from Sonic the Hedgehog Adventure 2, which I actually listen to it like almost every day because I just love his cover. He loves to Magni a lot. I don't know what the heck that means. He likes drawing. His favorite food is gyudon and cards. So apparently he loves, I guess, trading card game. His live tag, hashtag Magni Time, is inspired from Power Ranger, which is very, very interesting. And I kind of like that. I think for Magni Desmond, let's put him in the hero for now. I think he could be a pretty good hero. And man, this tier list is going really fast. Then again, I mean, it's kind of, compared to Niji Sanji EN member, we only had like 15 members. And I think the Niji Sanji EN member, we had like, what, like almost 20? Maybe 18 to 19 members or something like that. But anyway, we come up to my favorite VTuber. And actually, hold on a second, guys. I'll be again because I need to do something. Hang on a second. I'll be right back very soon. I promise. Yo, I am back. Yes. I am back. Nothing changed at all. Just like staying cool and professional. Alright, yo, what's up, guys? Here we come, my favorite HoloLive member of all time. It is my good old idol, MORI Calliope, yo. The queen of deadbeat. She is the Grim Reaper's apprentice. She decided to become VTuber to collect soul due to modern medicine causing a decline in the reaping business. Sounds spooky. She's a great singer and a rapper, yo. She easily flustered by romance, so she's kinda have a little bit of a cute side to that. And she's an uncle slash dad to Kobo. And her most famous quote is the "Gah." According to her, she did an interview with Crunchyroll, and her top anime, according to her, is Gurren Lagann, Dr. Stone, JoJo, and her birthday. Interesting notice that her birthday is on April 4th, which April 4th it's also in Japanese language. Number 4 is pronounced she in Japanese, and that can also mean death. Very fitting of her since she is an apprentice to a Grim Reaper. I'm gonna put her as an anti-hero because, I mean, she reaps soul. Next up we have Nino Mae Inanet, or just Ina for short. She's a member of HoloMath, so she is a genmate to Mori Calliope Galgura. She's a priestess of the Ancient Ones. Cthulhu? I don't know. And she has the power of controlling tentacles, hence why she has that tentacle behind her back. But despite the scary looking of her tentacle, she's considered a kind person, most well-behaved member of her group, but she's also infamous for use of puns and dry delivery of dad jokes. She likes to draw, and she is a pretty good artist, and her favorite games are Pokemon, Arknight, and Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Heart. Kingdom Heart. Wait. Anyway, so Nina, yep. Well, she liked Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts, which I already approve of that. Now, will she become a very good hero? Well, with all those tentacles, I think she will be pretty useful. I don't know why she's a priestess of the ancient one at all, but if anything, I think she could be a good hero. So we're gonna put her in the hero list. Orochrony. Orochrony, she's a member of Holo Council and the Time Warden. So she represents time. She is a bit sadistic and prideful warden, very confident, self-centered, and unafraid to present herself. She has an older sister vibe, so she has a big sister vibe. She also loves sandwiches. Speaking about sandwiches, did you know that Orochrony, she basically will eat sandwiches even like a couple of days old out of the refrigerator, which okay, I mean that sounds kind of gross, but then again, she is a time warden, so maybe she just doesn't mind the sandwich cats, and she'll just eat it anyway. Matter of fact, actually, she did a stream where she put old sandwiches in a blender and drink it, which is, oh my god, why would she do that? I have no idea. Let's put her in the neutral for now. Next up is Regis ALTAIRE. Regis ALTAIRE, he's the leader of Holo Tempest, genmate to Axel Sirius, Magni Desmond, and Noah Vesper. He is the founder of the Guild Tempest. His favorite game is Legend of Zelda, Minecraft, Apex Legends, and other. His goals are getting good at games and make people smile. Sound like All Might. Well, since he is a member of the Tempest, and since he is trying to become a hero, I say he could be a hero. Next up is Takanashi KIARA. She is a member of Holo Myth. She's an idol who's dreamed to become an owner of fast food chain. That's kind of weird. She's a phoenix, not a chicken. Don't get confused with that. Cares strongly for her friends. Mother figure. Particular fondness to MORI Calamity. And the story is that because of MORI Calamity, she's a Grim Reaper. And Callie is a phoenix. Callie's as a phoenix, she always come back to life because that's what the trait of a phoenix. They revive after they die, and she always be Callie in the underworld every time she regenerate or revive her from death. So interesting though. Who knows? Maybe these two could be in a relationship or something. You know what I'm saying? And her comic code is it's you little shit, which okay. She's the CEO of KFP, which stands for KIARA Fried Phoenix, which is like a parody of KFC in a sense. Her employees are chicken, which is makes sense, I guess. And fun thing about her company at KFP is that her employee may choose their own salary, which not very bad, not bad at all. But the thing is, they pay their salary to her, which is sound very mischievous and very illegal. But the benefit for being her employee is that they get a free German lesson, free nuggets for life, and she'll beat up anyone you have a beef with. I'm not sure if she could be a really good or rather honest heroes per se. So if anything, I'm gonna put her in the villains. First HoloLive VTuber to be in the villain level. The next person, Tsukumo-sana. Tsukumo-sana. Well, let me explain about Sana. She is a graduated member of HoloEN. For anyone who's been around with me for a long time, I did a tribute stream to her by playing as her in HoloKill game. That was on July the 31st. But the funny thing is that I realized a little later that that was the same day that she also graduated too. She represents space in Holo Council. And when I mean space, she meant outer space, but not just that. It referred to her world. It referred to not our universe, but all dimension and matter to exist. She's a very great artist, so she's a very good friend to Ina, and know each other since ancient time. From what I researched on Sana, she is a prophet of the ancient one. Again with the ancient one again. She's also a very, very big Pokemon fan. And in honor of her name, and because she is no longer with us anymore, I think it's fitting that we put her in the heroes. And next up, but not least, what's Amelia? She's a member of HoloMep, so she is a gen mate to MORI, CALLIOPE, TAKANASHI, KIARA, KURA, and Ina. She's a time-traveling detective, so she's basically kind of like Doctor Who in a sense. And she joined HoloLife to investigate the corporation itself because, well, according to her, there's a lot of strange members and phenomena she wants to study or investigate. She has a pet dog named Bubba, very good dog, eccentric girl with gremlin-like personality. And by the way, her best joke, according to her, it's a quote saying, "Ground pounding your mom." Yeah, ground pounding someone's mom. Wow, if that isn't innuendo enough, I don't know what is. But yeah, well, there's no denying this, but I think she deserved to be in the evil list. But this is it. This is our tier list for hero versus villains for HoloEN members. If you guys, enjoy watching this live stream, please consider hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as hit the notification bell so you'll be notified for future live stream and upload if I upload a new video. Also, check out my social link down in the video description below. I have Twitter, Reddit, and also my Discord server too. We talk about games, superheroes, whatever you guys want in my Discord server. So please consider checking that out. They're all in the video description down below.